Fifth grade, thanks for joining me again. We are working on lesson 98 of grammar. You need your book, you need something to write with, you need to have read the lesson and looked over the lesson outline on Jupyter. I have my book, I have read the lesson, and I do have something to write with. And I wrote the lesson outline on Jupyter. So we're starting on page 529. Our first vocabulary word today is profuse. Profuse means abundant or plentiful. For example, profuse cherry blossoms covered the trees in April. From profuse, we get the word profusion. Profusion is abundance or extravagance. For example, a field of tulips created a profusion of color in spring. So today we're working on adverbs that tell where. So just as a reminder, adverbs are modifying words. They modify verbs or verb phrases, adjectives, or other adverbs. We've talked about adverbs that tell how. So they answer questions like how, where, when. And today we're going to talk about where. Our example for adverbs that tell where, we have Lucy skates everywhere. Everywhere is an adverb telling where Lucy skates. It's modifying the verb skates. She might also skate away, nearby, home, outside, inside, here, there, or anywhere. She's a really excellent skater if she can skate anywhere. That seems silly. On page 529, we do have a list of common adverbs that tell where. So you need to look at these. You need to essentially memorize this list because you do need to be able to identify adverbs and adverbs as adverbs, which we'll talk about in a second. So our list of adverbs: near, far, down, above, under, anywhere, everywhere, nowhere, somewhere, around, up, here, there, away, ahead, in, out, home, inside, outside. Those are some common adverbs that tell where. Now, we remember that words like in, out, and down can also be prepositions. If you look at this list of common adverbs, you'll recognize a lot of them as the prepositions that you have memorized. In order for a word to be a preposition or to function as a preposition, it needs to have an object. It needs to be followed by a noun or pronoun and create a prepositional phrase. When these words that are also prepositions do not have an object, they're adverbs. They're modifying verb or verb phrases, adjectives, or other adverbs. So you do need to be careful and be able to recognize the difference between when a word is functioning as an adverb and when it's functioning as a preposition at the beginning of a prepositional phrase. So on page 530, we talk about diagramming adverbs. We diagram adverbs just the same as we do adjectives. We write the adverb on a slanted line under the word it modifies. So, since most adverbs modify verbs or verb phrases, that's most likely where we're going to diagram them. Again, if they're modifying an adjective or another adverb, they need to be diagrammed underneath on a slanted line the word that they modify. We also diagram our direct object beneath our verb or verb phrase, and it's okay to have two different elements that are diagrammed beneath a single element. So just the same if you have multiple adjectives that are modifying the same word and we diagram all of them successively beneath the word that they modify, it's the same if you have adverbs and indirect objects. So don't worry about that. Let's look at our practice. So for sentences A through D, we're going to identify our adverbs that tell where and give the verb or verb phrase that they modify. Sentence A, Rufus can nap anywhere. In this sentence, anywhere is our adverb that tells where, and it's modifying the verb phrase can nap. Sentence B, the cows have come home. Home is the adverb telling where. It's telling where the cows have come. It's modifying the verb phrase have come. Sentence C, Fifi might have gone out. Out is our adverb, and it is modifying the verb phrase might have gone. Now, out is one of the words that can be an adverb or it can be a preposition, but in this case, we know it's an adverb because there's no object to the preposition. If it were a preposition, it would need an object. Sentence D, Butch wanders around. Around is our adverb that tells where. Wanders is the verb that it is modifying. Again, around is another one of the words that can be a preposition or an adverb, but we know in this case that it's an adverb modifying wanders because there's no object to the preposition. Sentences E and F are asking us to diagram. So we're going to diagram Becky and Ed waited outside. So here's my diagram. Becky and Ed is the compound subject. Wait is my verb, and outside is my adverb that is modifying wait. And you see that it is diagrammed in the same way I would diagram an adjective on the slanted line, and it's beneath the word that it modifies. It's beneath wait. Sentence F, he locked his key inside. So, he is my subject, locked is my verb, key is my direct object. His is an adjective, a possessive adjective, modifying key, so it's diagrammed beneath key. Inside is the adverb modifying locked, and that is diagrammed beneath locked. So that is what my diagram should look like. So this has been lesson 98 about adverbs that tell where. I hope this has been helpful and have a great time doing your lesson, guys. I'll see you here for more grammar later on. Bye.